riles me up because these are people's lives. At the end of secure information, people's lives hang in the balance. This is not a joke. You understand where I mean? 718.
Yes, I do. Mr. Tim Black, it's Mike Newport 75 from the Bronx.
Mike, I know you're aware of this. Mike, how you doing, Mike?
Yeah, well, I'm not very technically inclined, so I can't come at it from the technical point of view. First of all, thank you for asking AJ the question that I wrote in on the Google Hangout, which was about the witch hunt thing. I know the answer to that question. I just was asking on behalf of any Hillary people that might have been listening, because that's the answer that I usually get is that it's just a GOP witch hunt, and it's just like all the other scandals that have proved to not be proven. And I just wanted HA to say why his answer, and I like his answer because the FBI. I mean, I'm not sure I trust everything they do, but I don't think they are biased between Republicans and Democrats when they're spending over a year doing a criminal investigation. So that's my argument with Hillary. I mean, I've spoken to you before, and even if even if it's proven to a Hillary supporter that all this is true, they're still not going to believe it. So, and it's sad because we have the best candidate in Bernie Sanders, and we should be winning this without even discussing emails. But unfortunately, because everything else is rigged, we have to hope that this information comes out sooner than later to help Hillary supporters maybe get the message so that they can get on board and support the candidate that is not under criminal indictment or facing criminal indictment by the FBI. I watch H.A. Goodman every day. I can't wait to see his videos. And I learned of him through you. And, some people think he's smug because he's so confident. But he makes me laugh. I start to talk like H.A. Goodman every day. I'm repeating the same things he did, and you too. I'm saying the same things you're saying the same, and I'm not technically inclined. I can't give you the ins and out of how to hack it, but from a person that doesn't know that much, I just think it's common sense. I mean, from a regular person, she's already guilty. I mean, on that end. But aside from the emails and this internal this private server, which was installed by somebody who's been given immunity. I mean, why a person is only given immunity if there's something that's going to be found out. So, I mean, we know this. I don't. But besides all this, there's other reasons why Bernie Sanders is going to become president, and she's not going to be the nominee. And she's making another excuse, which shows that this email thing is getting her rattled by not debating Bernie in California. That's a big mistake, I think. And by declaring victory already. First of all, she's pissing off. She's not pissing off. She's uh, she's dissing her own supporters who have yet to vote in California by not giving them a chance to for a debate before California. She's already declared victory already. Chris Matthews on MSNBC has said, "Oh, we're going to declare her the winner by June 7th, regardless." She's already got it all wrapped up. But what I'm saying is this: that it's not even going to come down to these emails, because I hope that this thing with Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders debate thing is not a joke. And if it does happen, that just makes her look even so much worse. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a win for Bernie. It's a loss for Hillary. First of all, for turning down the debate with Bernie, and secondly, because this gives Bernie an extra chance to prove to the so-called superdelegates,
Yep.
which Hillary had to begin with before anybody else was running. She had like how many? 500 or whatever
Yes.
before anybody was running. This
Right.
is Bernie's chance to prove to those superdelegates, to Hillary supporters, all of whom will be watching that debate and be rooting for Bernie to kick Trump's. Everybody that wants Bernie to win that one. Well, not everybody, except for the people that like Trump. But I don't. I think more people, between the people that are Bernie supporters, the Hillary supporters, and independents, I think the majority of human beings are going to be rooting for Bernie to win that one, and I think he would. So I'm just saying that she's making a very big mistake there by not debating Bernie. And if this thing comes off with Trump, it's only going to help Bernie, and it's maybe going to help him win California, and then maybe even win the pledged delegates going into the convention, along with a much better case to convince these super delegates that he beat Trump in a debate. He beats Trump in every single poll by double digits, and more information's coming out every single day about Hillary Clinton. And one more thing, the Washington Post, which has run negative articles, like zillions of them, about Bernie Sanders, the Daily News where I live in New York, that smeared Bernie with that interview.
Right.
Even these papers told the truth yesterday for the first time about Hillary Clinton. They said, oh, she's in trouble.
Yep.
But the one person that didn't tell the truth, because I wanted to watch it yesterday, but I had to see the beginning of Rachel Maddow to see what she would say. And she made excuses. She blamed it on an antiquated IT system. I don't know if you saw this.
I did not.
She made excuses. She said Hillary. She didn't blame Hillary. Hillary was not guilty. It's the antiquated IT system. She took out floppy disks and stuff and said, "Oh, and I don't know what she was talking about because I don't really know all this stuff."
Yeah.
But she's still shilling for Hillary Clinton and diverting people's attention by just talking about Republicans and Donald Trump and showing the violence at his rallies. And then they're doing everything they can still, except for a couple. And surprisingly, the ones in the morning who are Republican. He's the only show that's telling the truth about this.
Right.
Maybe because, I don't know. Some people think that Bernie has a lesser chance to win against Trump. But I digress. I think we all do. I think we know that Bernie, it's like the 99%. We are the many versus the 1%. That's the perfect matchup.
Right.
And it'll be the perfect matchup in a debate also. I'm sorry to veer away from the email thing. It's just that I'm not technically inclined, and everybody else on here has already said. I mean, we all know that she's guilty of something.
Right.
And we know this. And I think a lot of us want Bernie Sanders to win. I want him to win legitimately, and I'm glad that he didn't bring out this email stuff. Maybe he should have, but it's coming out. And I hope this debate comes off with Trump, because this is good. Without the emails, this will win him the nomination. A debate with Trump. Now I'm starting to think that Trump is in collusion with Bernie. At first, I thought it was the other way around, that he was working with Hillary. I think Trump wants Bernie to be president. I don't know why he would ever want to debate Bernie Sanders. That's crazy.
Yeah, I tell you, it may be his worst nightmare, but he's already wrapped up the nomination. They said he clinched today. He clinched with
That's right. So why would he want to debate the person that's not the front runners in the Democratic Party? Why would he want to waste his time on that? He's got nothing to gain by that. All he's got is to lose, and he's going to lose. He will lose that debate. If he was going to debate Hillary Clinton, there's so many things that he could attack her on. So many things. And now that what is she going to say? Oh, his tax returns, and it doesn't matter how much money somebody makes. But these transcripts, he probably has copies of her Goldman Sachs transcripts waiting to unfold. I'm sure a lot of them do.
Well, look, Newport. Hey, Mike.
But anyway, I'm sorry to take up so much time.
No, you're good,
but
man. Look,
I love your show. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine,
It was a great interview. It was a great interview. I look forward to it all day long. I couldn't wait to listen to this interview. I listen to H.A. Goodman every day, and I watch you every day and night.
Hey, man, but thank you, Newport, man. I love you, man. My man, Mike, man, I appreciate you. And you're right. I agree with you, man. And you know what? I just listen to Obama. Obama says it better than I could ever say it regarding Hillary Clinton.
That Hillary Clinton, she'll say anything to get elected. Do not trust Hillary.
That's it in the bottom line, man. You just got to look at it that way. 585, how you doing, 585? What's your name and where you calling from?